All right, let me go and give you my unabashed opinion of the whole football situation right now in college football. Who should be the 4 teams? Because they're about to announce it anyway, and then they're going to announce all the New Year's Six bowl games. Well, I'm going to say this is congratulations to Liberty. James Madison, I wish it could happen for you. Congratulations to Liberty. They will get a New Year's Six bowl. I'm sure of that. Let that be done because they were undefeated this year. Now, when the 12-team playoff come next year, a lot of these questions will be settled. So who should be the 4 teams in the national title hunt? Okay, the number 1 seed should either be Michigan or Washington. Number 1 or number 2. Number 3 should be Florida State. Number 4 is the one that everybody's talking about. Why isn't there an SEC team in there? I don't think an SEC team deserves that seat. They could. I mean, they could because they do have a strength of schedule going for them, but at the same time, Texas lost a game against Oklahoma, who happened to lose a game against Kansas. Who cares who they lose a game against? It's Oklahoma. Everybody who's an Alabama fan keeps bringing up, we don't want the TCU situation last year. Hello, wake up. TCU beat Tennessee last year. That was an SEC team. Got to the final game, played another SEC team and got blown out. I get it. They got blown out. Then we can think about the COVID year when Alabama played Cincinnati and only scored 27 points. Even though it was 27-0, it still was not the same Alabama team that did all the great things. That's last year's news. We're talking about this year. So when I look at that final game, I say this. Georgia's out because Alabama beat them for the national championship game, so they've got that one. So Alabama's got that one against Georgia. So if it was Georgia versus Alabama, Alabama would get in. The only problem is Texas also won their conference, and Texas beat Alabama. Everybody can talk about whatever argument you want. The SEC cancels itself out. Texas is the one that should get in. That's how I feel about it. Bottom line, all other arguments don't matter. And I'm going to say this. It is always about money. It is about how many bodies you can put in the seat because TV contracts matter. That's what's wrong with the playoff system anyway. You know, if it was up to the real system, I'd say put 16 teams out there. Let teams like Liberty play. Some of these like Tulane, let them get in there. Let Air Force and guys like that, let them get in there. Let them play. They may win. They may lose. You know, it's kind of like the 68-team tournament on the basketball side. You know that some of these teams ain't going to be good. Some of them might surprise you and get a long way in the tournament, might not. But it's an opportunity. That's why I'm going to like the 12-team format better than I like this 4-team thing where everybody has to decide, well, who gives the most money? Who puts the most butts in the seats? Because none of that, when it comes to football, really matters. It should be about wins and losses on the field. So for me, the teams that are the top, and they're going to put butts in the seats, you'll get people to buy the tickets. Washington, Michigan, Florida State, and Texas. That's my 4 right there. You know, we can talk about Ohio State. They're out. They got 1 loss. It's against Michigan. They're out. And they didn't even get in the championship game, so they're out. Like I said, some people were even talking about Penn State. Penn State, what? Lost 2 games. Out. Nope. Alabama got the 1 loss against Texas, who is a top 4 team in this situation to me. The Texas belongs in here, so it's Texas, Florida State, Michigan, Washington. And they can pair it up however they want. I think Washington should end up playing Texas, and Michigan end up playing Florida State. But they may not do it that way. They may go the other way and have Washington play Florida State, have Michigan playing Texas, even though I think Texas and Michigan have the same type of game, and that might be why they want to match it up that way. And we'll see who gets to the national title game. That's the way I see it. Hey, fair is fair. I don't care. I know I got a lot of Alabama fans that's going to hate what I said. So what? That's who I believe should get in there. Now, if the committee does what they always do, somehow Alabama will get in there. There was a 2-loss Alabama a couple of years ago that got in when they over, I think it was a 1-loss or no-loss Ohio State, and that shouldn't have happened. But, hey, that's my opinion. Peace.